Hey, what's up everybody? Sinner here, bringing you guys yet another collection video. This time I'm going to be showcasing my PlayStation 4 collection, and we're going to slide right on in. But first of all, we got that Bloodborne. This was a really great game. I played a little bit of the other Souls games, but I didn't really get into them until, I had Bloodborne and stuff. But this is a pretty fun game. It's hard as heck, I can tell you that much, but all the Souls games are known for being freaking hard. Next up I have is Transformers Devastation. This game looked pretty interesting from the gameplay I saw, which is why I decided to get it, but unfortunately, I guys always, I always say, I have a hard time trying to find time to, play games lately because I'm busy with college classes and school and stuff. Classes are pretty tough, so I don't have time to play all that much. Son, I have such a little time to play. Look at this. Look. This game is still freaking sealed. I got this junk for I got this junk for Christmas. This junk is still sealed because it's a combination of me not having much time to play many games, plus some other games I'm trying to play through and all that stuff, Uncharted 4 and all that, and freaking. Junk is still sealed. It ain't gonna stay like that for long though. I'm gonna play this eventually because it looked really fun, so I can't wait to get into that at some point. Next is J-Star's Victory vs. Plus, which is a fighting game with a whole bunch of different anime characters in it. You got Ichigo from Bleach and Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't remember that guy's name. I've been wanting to watch the anime he's from. There's a couple characters in here that I hadn't seen the animes that they're from, and I was wanting to watch some of them because the characters themselves are pretty funny. It has there's no manual because this is the point where they stopped giving a freak about manuals, but it has Naruto, Luffy, Gon. I kept wanting to call him Gon. I'm so used to just calling him Gon. That kid, I'm gonna watch whatever. I forget what anime he's from, but that looks cool, so I'm gonna watch that. And there's a whole bunch of other characters from anime. You got the characters from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You got Goku and all them. That I don't know what that little dude was annoying to fight. This game was fun, but it's kind of annoying sometimes with the way the fighting was. And next I have is Dragon Quest Heroes. I like the Dragon Quest games a lot. If you guys remember, Dragon Quest 8 Journey of the Cursed King is one of my all-time favorite JRPGs. This isn't the same thing. This is more like a Dynasty Warriors type thing. And I've actually never played a Dynasty Warriors game before. I've seen them before, so I know how they play, and stuff like that. But I've never actually played a Dynasty Warriors type game before. So this is my first one. So this is kind of a new type genre of game to me in a way. But I haven't beaten this yet, but I've played it. It's really fun. I want to get back into it at some point. It's just I've been busy with so many other games. It got kind of pushed back for a while. Next I have is Little Big Planet 3 that they wanted to. I played Little Big Planet 1 and 2, and they were both really fun. So I got this one. I haven't gotten a chance to play this one that much yet, but it's a Little Big Planet. I like the first two, so I figured I like this one as well. I heard it had a couple problems when it first came out, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't get to play it when it first came out, but I'm pretty sure those have been since fixed by now. So next I have is The Legend of K Anniversary, which is it's a remaster of a game that came out on the PS2, I think in 2005 or something like that. So it's a remaster of a 11-year-old game, and this game was a lot of fun. I never played it I think I remember seeing it on the PS2, but I never actually played it because him on that cover looked familiar when I first saw it, but I never actually played the PS2 version. But when I heard, I was about to buy the PS2 version because I saw it on the Hidden Gems video, and I was about to buy it, but then I saw this was going to come out, so I was like, I'll just wait and get the remastered version. Has all the different improvements and things of that nature in it. This game is a lot of fun. It's it's a typical, not typical, but it's your standard 3D character platformer with great combat. I love the music in this game. The music in this game is really good. The combat is fun, satisfying. No freaking manual, of course, but you know, when I was playing this game, dude, it really took me back to like that era of 3D platforms they had during the PS2. Like, I mean, well, it is that game from there, so it makes sense. But like, it was just taking me back. Even reading the back of the freaking box and looking at the pictures, like, just looking at the pictures and then reading the stuff on the back of the box, it seriously took me back to like the PS2 era, and when games like this were the norm and coming out, you know, they always had like a different platform to try out and play. And, you know, this if you really like you know, 3D character platformers and games from that era and all that stuff, I would definitely recommend getting this game. I think it's on the is it on the Xbox? I know it's on the Wii U also. So, you know, if you have that or whatever you want, just, you know, you want to play, I definitely recommend getting The Legend of K. This is a great game. The story was fun, the gameplay was fun, the music is great. I definitely recommend The Legend of K Anniversary. It is a really good game. Next up we have is Infamous Second Son. I like this game a lot. I like the other Infamous 1 and 2 games, and I also played a Festival of Blood. That was fun too. But yeah, you play as a new... What the freak? You play as a new character in this game named Delson Rowe. His powers are cool. He has the ability to like absorb, kind of absorb the other conduit's powers, and you know, use his own variations of them. And this game was a lot of fun. It was a little bit on the short side, kind of, but you know, it was still a great game. I'd still recommend getting it, especially it's probably a lot cheaper now than it was. So if you can find it for a good price, I really recommend picking up and playing Infamous Second Son. If you like the other Infamous games, you're pretty much gonna like this one as well. Next I have is Until Dawn. This game is pretty insane. I've beaten it once before. I still need to go back and get the rest of the trophies or whatever. But I've beaten this before, and it was really good. Like it's kind of like a cheesy teen horror movie type game. And, you know, it plays like 8 different characters or whatever. And you know, depending on what choices you make, you can determine the outcome of the characters and stuff. You can have it where either all 8 live, all 8 die, some live, some die, just different combinations of who lives and who dies. And that was pretty intense, because you know, like my first playthrough, I was trying to get as many characters alive as I possibly could get out with. And son, this game was freaking putting me on edge. Like I was about dang near stressed out sometimes, like, cause like I didn't want anything to happen to some of the characters. I was just trying to see how many characters I could get out alive with. I got quite a few. Some died, you know, of course, and some died from my freaking stupid behind mistake. I'm not gonna spoil what death it was, but one character died in a way that was like, wow, I messed up on that thing and really did not mean to do that. I was legit mad. Like, I was mad. But yeah, Until Dawn is really great. If you haven't played this yet and you like this type of, you know, kind of, not necessarily QTE, well, kinda, yeah, but, you know, if you like this type of game, you know, like, kind of like the David Cage type games in a way, I recommend getting this game. It's really fun. Next up I have is Watch Dogs. This game was decent. It was alright. It definitely had its flaws and definitely could have been more improved and stuff, but I mean, you know, I got a little bit of enjoyment out of it. I'm not necessarily excited for Watch Dogs 2. Like after this, I see it's an improvement over this, but I just, you know, I'm not really gonna get Watch Dogs 2 or anything. Like I said, this one was decent. It's alright. It's no 9 out of 10, I'll tell you that much. But you know, it was a decent game. If you didn't play it yet, I mean, you're not really missing out on much if you haven't played it by now, or you don't have any intention to play it on anything really. Next up we have is Knack, which is one of the first games I got on the PS4 because it was the launch title. This game is really good. I really like this game. I think it's really underrated. Like I can almost see it being like somewhat of a hit, maybe some of a hidden gem for the PS4, like years later down the road when people look back on PS4 games. I can see this the possibility of this becoming one, because like it has like that old school style of gameplay and difficulty and stuff. It's made by, you know, Cerny Games. Sorry about that, freaking camera messed up or something, but like I was saying, this game really reminds me of like the old school style platformers in its gameplay and its difficulty. Like this game, even on normal, I was struggling. Like, this game is actually pretty hard. And when you try to play the game on hard, or dare I even say it, very hard, son, this game, boy, I tell you. But yeah, I like I said, I really enjoyed this game a lot. I think it's a pretty underrated game. I'm hoping they make an act 2. I've heard things that there might be. I'm really hoping they do, because I'm definitely gonna buy it day 1, day 0. This is a really underrated action platformer type game. If you do get this game, I dare you. No, I triple dog dare you to get that platinum trophy. I triple dog dare you to freaking get the platinum in this. I dare you to do it. Dare you to do it. Next we have is Far Cry 4 Limited Edition. I like this game a lot. I think I didn't like it as much as Far Cry 3. I think Far Cry 3 is like better, but this is really good too. It's pretty much almost not exactly like Far Cry 3, to be honest. It's just in a different setting with a couple of different weapons and all that stuff. But it's one of those games where, like, if you like the one before it, you might as well just get this one because you'll like it too. So like I said, I like Far Cry 3, so I like this one as well. I like 3 a little bit better, but this one was good. And Pagan Man was a pretty funny and crazy villain. Not as crazy or as funny as Voss. Voss will always be like the best Far Cry villain, but Pagan Man wasn't too bad either. But that's it. If you like Far Cry 3, might as well just get 4. You'll probably like that. Next up is Uncharted 4. I got this Steelbook case for Uncharted 4 because I got the Libertalia edition that came with like the box. That box is freaking huge, by the way, and the statue with it. And I just wanted, ever since I saw this steel case, I'm like, dude, this is seriously one of the best artwork designs on any Steelbook I've seen for a video game to date. Like, this is seriously, like, look at that. That's seriously some amazing artwork. Like, props to whoever designed and drew this for the thing. Like, massive props for that. Even the back of it looks cool too. I've been said that if they made this front part a poster that you could like get, son, I'd buy that junk day 0 too. They seriously make this an official poster, and I'll buy that junk. You can sell them on the Naughty Dog store, Sony store, whatever. I'll buy that junk in a heartbeat. And there's the stickers that it came with, the Naughty Dog logo stickers, and the stickers of the different people from the game. Can't think right now, but like I said, I've been playing this. This is the game I've been playing a lot recently. I've beaten it, and I'm just trying to go back and hopefully find the time to go back and get the rest of the trophies in it, because it's got a few more to get. But yeah, Uncharted 4, it's the best game I've played this gen so far. Like, I've enjoyed some of these other games in here, but this is the one I've enjoyed. Like, I've had like the most fun with this whole gen so far. Great game. It's kind of sad that this is the last one. I mean, when it really hits you that this is the last Uncharted game, it's just like, wow, dang. As much as I love Uncharted, I don't think they should make an Uncharted 5. Like, just stop it at 4. This game had like a perfect ending. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but the ending in this game was perfect. So yeah, call it quits with Uncharted. Uncharted 4 is like the best way they could have possibly ended it. And next I have is the new Ratchet and Clank game. I haven't played this yet. Like, this junk is still sealed too. Look at this. This junk is still sealed too. This might be the next game I play. Like, I'm getting close to being done with Uncharted 4, so I'm trying to figure out what the next game I'm gonna play is. So this might be it. It's like a reimagining of the original Ratchet and Clank, and it kind of goes along with the movie. I still want to see the movie itself too. Yeah, movies in theaters. But yeah, I love Ratchet and Clank on the PS2, so I had to get this, and the game just looks freaking amazing. Like, look at that. Now, I'm not like a graphics whore or anything, but I can't deny, like, this, even I have to sit here and say, like, this game looks freaking gorgeous. I've seen a little bit of I try not to watch too much gameplay of this game, so I don't want to spoil anything for myself, but I've seen gameplay, and this game just looks freaking phenomenal. Even I have to gush over the way this game looks, and I'm not even like hyped up on graphics like that. And lastly, I have this game I just recently bought. If you saw my pickups video, Song in the Deep, that's freaking sealed as well. I got too many freaking sealed games. But I said all the stuff I said about this game. It's from Insomniac Games, and they're partnered with publishing with GameStop. It's a Metroidvania type game. It looks pretty interesting, so I decided to get it. I saw the collector's edition or whatever of this, and it looked pretty cool. It came with like this actual book. It has like this actual book you could read. I kind of wish I had gotten that one, but no way, it doesn't matter. As long as I got the game and I get to play it, that's my main thing. I was wanting to play this game, so it has like an interesting concept and stuff, and it's pretty cool to see a company like Insomniac being able to even do stuff like this. So I definitely want to support this and support any other developer that does stuff like this, because I like this idea. So I'm definitely going to try to support it. But this game, like I said, looks fun, looks interesting. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get into it and see what it's like. Also, I have the Order 1886, or the Netflix 1886, as some people like to call it. I have the Steelbook version of the case because I got the collector's edition. I can't remember what the name of the collector's edition was. Like the Blackwater edition. I really can't remember the name of the collector's edition, but it's the one that comes with that big ass statue of Sir Galahad fighting that Lycan and stuff. So I got that. The statue's pretty cool. I like this game. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it was short. It could have had a little bit more. It has flaws and stuff, but I kind of like this game. It's pretty fun. If they do make a sequel to it, which I'm thinking they might, I say they might do it. So if they do make a sequel to this, I'm getting it. But it was pretty fun. Well, like I said, it was on the short side, but it wasn't too bad. And lastly is another freaking sealed game, because who has time to actually play video games anymore, right? But next I have is the Sinner and Kagura Festival versus. Don't you judge me? I didn't ever played a Sinner and Kagura game before. I've only just recently even heard about the freaking series anyway, so I've never played or really heard of the Sinner and Kagura games before. But apparently there's a lot of them, and this one comes with like a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've never played this. It looks like I might play a little bit like Dynasty Warriors type games. You're playing as a character and you have to attack and attack and kill a whole bunch of enemies on screen at one time. So it looks like I might play like those Dynasty Warrior type games. But yeah, I got this. It's what it says, Steel Seals, but I haven't had time to play it yet. But when I do get to play it, that seal comes straight off. That's pretty much it for my PlayStation 4 collection. That's all my games I have for it right there currently. There's still more to be had. Like Mafia 3 and then Horizon Zero Dawn, which is another game I'm hoping to be good. But other than that, I'm Starcraft 5 and I'm out. Please don't forget to rate and comment and subscribe. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.